You're putting off your prospecting calls again, aren't you? I get it, but here's the thing. Every day that you wait, someone else is picking up that phone. Hey there, I'm Bret Johnson, associate broker with Realty Network Group at Real, and your host at Better Together Agents. And look, prospecting, it's uncomfortable. Cold calls, door knocking, making small talk with a stranger who really didn't even ask to hear from you in the first place. That's not exactly the part of the business that made you raise your hand and want to get licensed. But after 20 years of doing this, I can tell you with zero hesitation that the agents who prospect consistently, they are the ones that always have business. And the ones that avoid it, well, they're always the ones wondering where their next deal is going to come from. So let me give you 3 practical shifts that actually make this feel more natural, because really prospecting, it's just a skill. And every skill gets easier when you work on it. So first, it is you have to lead with value, never some kind of pitch. Nobody picks up the phone because they want to hear a sales pitch. So stop leading with one. Lead with something useful instead. Try this. Hey, I wanted to give you a quick heads up. Did you know that homes in your neighborhood have gone up about 5% since last year? So now you're actually a local market expert that's keeping them informed. You're not just some agent fishing for a listing. The right opening can change your entire tone of the call. And the data really backs this up. Roughly 35% of homeowners reached by a cold call are actually open to selling within the next 12 months. They just need someone that they trust that can start the conversation correctly. So when you lead with value, you can actually be that person. So my next tip is that you need to sound like yourself. Don't sound scripted. Here's something that I tell every agent inside our Better Together Academy. Scripts are a framework. They're not a performance. The moment you start sounding just like you're reading off a piece of paper for the first time, well, you've probably already lost that contact. So practice your script until it sounds like something you would actually say. If you're naturally funny, let that come through. If you're more direct, maybe to the point, own that as well. The goal is a real conversation, because real conversations, they build trust. And if you feel nervous right before you make that dial, don't worry, it's normal. Every agent feels this. So take a breath, shake it out, and just make the call anyway. I promise you the nerves will go away a lot faster than you think once you're actually talking. All right, my last tip is you need to understand that rejection is just part of the math. It's not a reflection on your performance. This understanding will change everything once it really clicks. So some people, they're going to hang up. Some won't call back. Some will probably be short with you. That's the job. Lead calling is a numbers game, and the numbers are actually on your side when you stay consistent. The average conversion rate on a lead call typically sits somewhere between 1 and maybe 3%. So for every $100 that you're looking at, maybe 1 to 3 real conversations are actually going to go somewhere. Now, the top producers, they'll push that closer to 5% by personalizing their approach. And really it comes down to the follow-up without giving up that can tip the scales. But remember, every dial, even the ones that go nowhere, they're just building your skill and their confidence and ultimately your pipeline. So track your activity, not just your results. The calls that feel like failures, they are doing more for your business than you realize. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Find a practice partner. Just role play your scripts out loud to start. Debrief your calls and compare notes on what's actually working. That's actually one of the things we do inside Better Together Agents community. It's because you shouldn't have to figure this out by yourself. If you want to practice with a partner, maybe have an accountability check, or just want to talk to someone who's been doing this for a long time that can help you avoid some of the common mistakes, feel free to reach out to me. You can drop me a comment, send me a message, or just visit our bettertogetheragents.com website, because I truly believe that in real estate, we are better together.